So we are 75 kilos, which is a new scale weight high. Boom. You know it's a shit start to the day when you've cracked one of your eggs. Fuck's sake. Hate that. Having eggs in the morning. Try having cumin and try having some smoked paprika on there. Honestly, it is an absolute game changer. Just bosh it on there like that. Dollop it on there on that. If it comes out, and honestly, it levels up the egg omelette game in the morning. Come on. As you saw there, I hit a new scale weight high of this bulk. My first tip for anyone is, rather than looking at your scale weight and going, oh fucking hell, my scale weight's gone up, that means I'm getting fat. Go in with the mindset of, I've hit a new body weight high today. How is this gonna contribute towards my performance in the gym? How am I gonna push myself? Because we know weight moves weight, right? And if you are bigger, you're gonna be able to push more, get stronger, build more muscle. So mentality wise, go into your training session today going, I've hit a new high. How is this gonna contribute towards my performance? And that mentality changes absolutely everything for you. Try and not think negatively when we look at your scale weight. Obviously, you don't want to be gaining too fucking quickly. You don't want to be gaining kilos and kilos every single week, because of course you're going to gain body fat. But if you can go into this with the mentality of, what is this going to do today? I promise you it will be a game changer for your leveling up. And I promise you it will be a game changer for your bulks. So try that. If you hit a new high, celebrate it. Come on, I would have fucking hit some good numbers in the gym today. That's my mentality right now. It's going to be a good day. Rule number one, going down, make sure you check out my most recent all day of eating, Eat Big or Stay Small, to find out what I'm currently eating on my bulk. Right, so it is, it is one, I don't know if you can see that. It's 1 degree outside right now, 6:10 in the morning. And by the way, I'm not gonna burgle people's houses because I look like I'm gonna fucking rob someone's house at the moment. So we're starting off the day with a spooky challenge. The challenge in itself is going out, it's freezing, it's cold, it's dark. Nobody likes to go out at this time in the morning unless you're a fucking weirdo. The main thing we try and do here is we just try and challenge ourselves by doing something that we don't want to be doing. So I often try and say, start your day with a challenge. So we've already ticked off 2 challenges. One was waking up at 4 AM. The second challenge is going out with the dogs, 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 degrees, freezing our tits off. I've just literally stood. I come out and slide as well. Absolutely fucked it. Should not have done that when it's like icy and frosty because my feet are freezing now. But that's the challenge in itself. And already at this time in the morning, we've ticked off a few challenges. Start your day off like that. And I promise you, you ought to be a much better headspace if you start off by winning the fucking day. That's what it's about. It's about winning the fucking day. It's too early for that shit. Too early. Just look at the state of us. Look at the state of us. Imagine someone opens the curtains in the morning first. Oh, what a wonderful start today. And they just see 2 homeless rats walking around in their hoodies. They think, am I dreaming? I totally regretted that. I wore sliders. Why did I wear sliders? And it was fucking like wet, sludgy snow. My feet are honestly freezing cold. So it's 6:42 in the morning, and we've had meal 1. We've gone for a walk. We've already done our morning routine. I think one bit of advice that I've got for you when it comes to bulking as well is structure and routine. A lot of people don't have that, and they just sort of freestyle when they eat. And don't get me wrong, you can have more flexibility when you are in a surplus than what you are on a deficit. Of course, you need more structure in a deficit to, see predictability and results. It doesn't necessarily matter too much in a bulk, but I think one key thing that's helped me over the years to make progress is routine. When I'm waking up, when I'm eating my meals, when I'm going to the gym. And it contributes towards all other aspects as well. Not just making progress in your physique, but also making progress in career, work, relaxing, all these different things that you should be working upon. So yeah, routine, get yourself a good routine in place.
Erythropoietin levels and increased red blood cell production. You have a decrease of hepcidin into these studies of TRT impact.
Guys, it's It's bloody fucking Baltic. Absolutely freezing right now. I've just taken a little bit of a break from check-ins and learning. I've been trying to learn more because I feel like I've been a bit lazy with learning more. I've been very content with where I am in terms of like my education. But I really want to further that because I think if you continue learning in all aspects of your life, you'll continue growing. And I think for me, I want to learn more. I want to be able to provide more, educate you guys more, all that sort of good stuff. So, you know the score, we're out for a walk. I'm trying to catch up with Vicky because she's gone a little bit further ahead. I can hear Diesel barking in the background, so I know they're not close. I know they are close. And one point in terms of bulking, still move, still go for walks, still keep some sort of cardio in, because I tell you what, the people that I've coached over the years, I reckon about 90% of people can't push their bulks anymore. And that's down to their appetite, their ability to not be able to eat the food that's needed to continue getting them to push. And one key thing that has helped me and clients over the years is moving about, is doing steps, is doing cardio. And not only that, when you're pushing high amounts of food, you need to be moving about. Movement is great for digestion, and it really, really does help. So even if it's just a small couple of thousand steps after each meal, or just a walk around the block, or just up and down the street, do something like that, because it's really, really going to help you out. So yeah, just going to go get my steps in, get our pre-workout meal in, head off to the gym. Might see if I can get my beard trimmed before I go. I'm not quite sure, because it is fucking, oh my god, here they come. Here they come. Imagine a German Shepherd running at you like that. Whoa, fucking hell, boy. Slow down. Slow down. Hello, little one. Hello. Oh, yes, you like that, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. We're mates, aren't we? Go on, bite my hand. Oi, you fucker. Go on, bite my hand. We immediately regret this. Yeah, fuck this. It's freezing. I decided to bring my camera out with me. Don't know why I did that, because somehow carrying it around my hand's fucking gonna die. And yeah, it's raining. Great. Things you do for dogs, eh? Don't have dogs. The usual pre-workout meal: oats, whey, blueberries, raspberries, almond butter, some honey, and also some of this Skinny Co maple syrup as well. This stuff's actually really good. Little squirt on there. Boom. So I just made our post-workout meal. Pasta, chicken. Oh, smoky. Boom, there we go. Pasta, some chicken in there as well. Let me know if you guys want to see a cooking video on how I make this. It's very, very easy. Of course, it's just fucking boiling pasta and cooking chicken and adding some bits and bobs in there. But funny enough, I had a few people tag me on their stories, actually them having pasta post-workout. So if you want to know how to make this, let us know in the comments and I'll make another cooking video. That leads on to my next point. You've got to eat if you want to get big. It's as simple as that. Now, eating big does not mean eating shit. It just doesn't. I see too many people, when they're bulking, they just start eating loads and loads of shit. And don't get me wrong, I think there's a time and place for eating shit. Like, everyone enjoys eating shit, let's be honest. But not all the fucking time, okay? You've got to have a little bit of balance in between those sort of two. And don't get me wrong, sometimes you've just got to get the calories in. I can't get my fucking words out today. You've just got to try and sometimes get the calories in. There we go. My fucking thing is, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, like, my bit of advice is stay always in that leaner surplus. I pushed my bulk way too far last time, and I had to lose 20 plus kilos of scale weight to get in shape this year. Do I regret it? I probably don't, actually, when I think about it, but it would have been a lot easier if I didn't get as fat. So anywhere between maybe 150 to maybe like 300 calorie surplus above your maintenance is always going to be more favourable. The slower rate of gain, about 1% of your scale weight per month. So if you're 80 kilos right now, about 0.8 of a kilo per month is perfect. Don't need to be gaining any more than that. If you're gaining like 6 kilos in 6 weeks, you need to reevaluate what you're doing. Anyway, make sure you eat good food. Gradual, slow surplus is always going to be favourable when bulking, and bulk for as long as you can. Like, try and bulk for 6 months straight. And I promise you, if you commit to something for 6 months straight, you're going to look completely different next time round. There's no doubt about it. Wondering if you and I could be. Trying to find a good fucking song. Noticed that with me recently, that I've just like can't find the song that just hits, and I'm just like flicking through different songs. Like, I'm very indecisive when it comes to this shit. Okay, so the tune. Music of course, we've just arrived at the old gymnasium. Bit of advice here. Whatever you do today with your workouts, whether it's this, whether it's that, whether it's not optimal, whatever it may be, best bit of advice I got for you if you want to make progress is be intentive. Intentive? Is that the right word? Like, you know, when you go in, like, just be intentive, like have a purpose. Is that the right term? It's not, is it?
You know when you say things confidently, you don't know whether it's an actual word or not. You do that a lot.
Yeah, I don't even know. Is that a word?
With such confidence where it makes me question whether it's a word.
Is it a word?
I don't know anymore.
I don't even know. Okay, so I'll reframe what I just said. Just bring the intensity into your training session. Regardless what you do, just train fucking hard and just do it for 6 months. Simple as that. Like, the issue with the industry nowadays and YouTube videos like this is there's so many different ways that people preach about doing stuff. We all start fucking chopping and changing what we are doing. The main things that you need to do is just enjoy your training, train with intensity, and just turn up every single day and do it for fucking months and years on end. That's how you make progress. There's nothing more complicated than that. That's simply it. Innit?
Yes.
Simple as that. So, words of wisdom there from the Georgie boy. Vix didn't say too much, but I'm going to leave with a fart, so...
No. I'm planning to sit here for another 5 minutes.
Are you? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Oof. Stomach. Oof. I needed that, to be honest with you. I was holding that in for a while. Ooh, it doesn't smell too good either, Vic. It does smell a bit... You'll smell it, trust me.
I smell it
Do you
already.
smell it already?
You're grim.
I'm in for pull today. I've got a single arm row, I've then got a pull down, I've then got a mid back row, then I've got an upper back row, then I've got a pull down, then I've got rear delts, then I've got 2 bicep movements. Obviously, it does smell, doesn't it?
I don't know how you were even speaking without gagging.
I quite like the smell. It's so strange. I don't like this. I don't like the smell of other people's farts, but I like my own. Is that weird? Do you have the same?
No.
Okay, well that's weird then. I'm hoping I'm not the only one who says that. Yeah, gonna run you through the session, give you a few extra little bit of tips and advice and all that sort of good jazz. And let's get fucking into it. You got any words of wisdom for the camera, for the vlog?
No, I think you nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
God, I haven't nailed anything.
I can't
in
concentrate. I've got a headache after that part, to be honest with you.
It's
So
misty.
don't ask me to speak.
It's misty, innit? Like I can see it. It's
Yeah.
like steaming up the camera a little bit. Anyway,
Right.
we're going to switch our nuts on. I want a good song because I just can't get my head in.
Oh, that's a good song.
Birthday Sex.
I listened to this on my RDLs.
Did you? It's Birthday Sex by... Oh, who's it by?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
It's your birthday, so I know
Alright.
you want to ride out our couch. Feels good, but I know you want to cry.
Motivation right there. I need to upgrade my photo a little bit, to be honest with you. Right, if you struggle to connect with your lats, then definitely give this exercise a try. I do it before every back session. It's just a simple way just to get a little bit more mind muscle connection with your lats. Just try it, see how it feels. Get yourself a cuff, semi-supinate the wrist, and you just think about bringing that elbow to your hip. Bam. Stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze. So all you're just thinking about, just imagine there's a string between your elbow and your hip. Bam. 10 reps on each arm. Do that a couple of times. Get those lats firing. You're ready to fucking go. Always go into your sets or go into your exercise or whatever. Just go into it just fucking switched on, alright? As simple as that, just fucking switch on. It's time to work. Progress is not going to make itself. You just fucking sit around, just go for the motions, just sit on your phone and that sort of stuff. It's time to work, you fucking cunt. We're wearing the pink, one of our new straps, which are coming out soon, by the way. We do not discriminate around here. We wear pink, we want to wear pink, we wear fucking pink, okay? Nothing wrong with that. It's 2024. You need to fuck off. Are you Are you wellness natural bodybuilder? Dr. Vix?
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Natural George Edward Osborne.
Natural George
Yeah.
Edward.
I won the UKDFBA Northern in 2022.
Natural since.
Yeah, natural since. Yeah, I won the PCA short class naturally this year.
Still got some balls.
Yeah, still big and saggy. Thank you. Right, the single arm row is up next. I would usually do this first, however, someone was on it. And I used to be that guy that would sit around for like fucking 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe even half an hour, just for a piece of equipment. And I'm not that person anymore. Like, there's so many different variations. I was so like focused on sticking to a plan. And if I went against my plan, it's a failure. And I'm thinking, grow the fuck up, Georgie boy. Like, there's so many different machines here that you can do to do the exact same movement. So what I did instead is I did my second exercise first, and I'm doing this second. So I've just switched it around. It doesn't necessarily matter. So we're hitting the lat horizontally, vertically. So you want to hit your lats from many different angles. You'll see in today's workout, that's what I'm trying to do. This is a great piece. The only problem with this is it's so fucking light that you have to load up a decent amount of weight on it to actually get any sort of stimulus. So I might contemplate taking out something a little bit different, but we'll find out when we get there. That was such an awkward set. There's a guy sitting in front of me, but he's using the machine which is in front of me. So we're basically just like making eye contact with each other whilst like I'm mid-set, and it is the most fucking awkward thing in the world. Especially when you're mid-set and you're just looking at him like, fuck. Thank fuck he's gone now, so I always like focus in front of me when I'm doing an exercise. So when someone's there, I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna have to look at him in the eyes and tell him how much I love him. Honestly, if you've got a disc attachment at your gym, I 100% recommend using it for rows. It's by far my favorite. Honestly, the beautiful thing about this handle is I get to fully drive my elbows back. It allows me to get those elbows back, and I'm thinking about full scapular retraction. The issue nowadays is we use those narrow grips, and when I'm using a narrow grip, I'll show you quickly. When I'm using a narrow grip, I'm restricted by actually how far I can take back my elbows. So in fact, if you want to hit mid-back, then get yourself with a wide handle. Fuck these ones. Get yourself a wide handle. It makes a massive difference. Do not neglect upper back work. And what I mean by upper back work is a machine like this where you've got a pronated grip and you're thinking about driving them elbows wide, hitting your upper back. I see so many physiques underdeveloped in the upper back, and strong points or key areas to think about when training upper back. It's going to improve your hip hinge. So if you're doing like an RDL or stiff leg, if your upper back's stronger, you're going to improve your performance on that. The second thing is when you step on stage, you can tell who trains their upper back versus who fucking doesn't. I see it every single time. So make sure you're doing a movement which allows you to drive the elbows back. Hitting the upper back musculature will be an absolute game changer. It's annoying because it's just that's what I'm saying. It's my forearms which are pumped in my lats. I feel fuck all. Huh? I don't know how to do that. It's just annoying because I know I could get such a good lat pump from that, but my forearms are just. I mean, that's fucking like.
Yeah, I can see.
Just lat. It's just forearm pump. That is by far my favourite bicep exercise I think I've ever done in my whole entire life. That and an incline dumbbell curl, which is basically the exact same movement. The key elements to this one is like take a step back and just always make sure that your elbow is behind you. And all you simply want to do is just be like dragging like that. That's all you simply need to do. And honestly, the pump that I get on my biceps, out of this world. So just do this fucking exercise. Just do it. Or don't. Who cares? This works for me. And I think it's fucking class. And fucking hell. Yeah. Was a really good session, a much needed training session to be honest with you, because I'll be honest, I keep saying I'll be honest, I've not had amazing sessions over the last sort of week, and that leads on to, oh fuck, I've got my car, and that leads on to, I could nearly drop my food then, and that leads on to the next point. So I think it's actually really important to remember, just because you're bulking, it doesn't mean you're going to progress every single fucking training session. We think that we're going to progress every single week, every single day, every time we turn up to the gym. And the truth is, you're just not. Like, there have been many times over the years where I just go through phases where I plateau for many different reasons. That's a different subject. But I think a reminder for you guys watching, just because you're bulking, it doesn't mean you're going to make progress every single training session. Sometimes you're going to flop. Sometimes it's just not going to go well. Sometimes you go into it like mentally ready for it and it just doesn't click. And that's a part of the process. That's a part of the journey. And that's the reality of going to the gym. Not every day is a perfect day, right? So a reminder, not every day is great. Keep working, keep pushing, because you will have better days. Like today was a really good day for me after fucking 4 or 5 shit days of training. So you got this. Keep working, keep believing. Anyway, got my post-workout meal. I think I've miscalculated the post-workout meal, and Vicky's not really happy with me because I feel like I've given myself more pasta and less pasta for Vicky. So I've been trying to work my magic words with her to give her some, but she doesn't want any of my pasta.
No, what's the point?
Because I feel like I've just fucked it up basically.
Yeah, shock horror.
Now, I had the responsibility of making the post-workout meal today, and yeah, it kind of flopped. Can I give you some?
No, it's fine.
All right. What are you doing in my bedroom? I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I didn't know how to start that. Comment down with a foam roller if you've watched the whole thing. I'm hoping you've taken some advice on board with some bulking tips and some back training tips as well. I'm going to record more this week for sure. I love picking up the camera and just talking waffle and just talking shit. It's just great. Record your life. So thanks for all the support as always on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and yeah, anything you guys want to see, as always, drop us a message, follow us on Instagram, GeorgeOn12. Any coaching inquiries, links down below, 1MR, supplements, all that sort of good stuff. You know the score. I'll see you guys in a bit.